Grand Theft Auto, 1997. GTA released in 1997 and was simultaneously primitive garbage and revolutionary genius. You picked from 8 forgettable characters with names like Travis and Bubba. Personality wasn't invented yet. The entire game was viewed from above like you were God watching ants commit crimes. Liberty City, Vice City, and San Andreas were there, but they were just different colored pixels with slightly different layouts. The gameplay loop was simple. Steal cars, complete missions for crime bosses, run over pedestrians for points. The wanted level system with cops, SWAT, FBI, and eventually the army hunting you, that started here. 1 star meant a cop car. 6 stars meant tanks. The progression made sense even if nothing else did. But here's what mattered. The freedom. No invisible walls saying you can't go there. No moral system punishing you for being evil. You could ignore missions and just cause chaos. The radio stations playing different music in different cars? Revolutionary. GOURANGA for running over an entire line of Hare Krishnas? That dark humor became GTA's signature. The controls were ass. Cars handled like boats on ice. The camera couldn't keep up with fast vehicles. But between Max Clifford's controversial marketing campaign and word of mouth from kids whose parents didn't know better, it sold 1 million copies. For a game banned in Brazil and criticized by Hillary Clinton, that was validation. Grand Theft Auto 2, 1999. GTA 2 came out in 1999 and nobody remembers it exists, and honestly, that's fair. Set in Anywhere City in either 1999 or 2013, the game couldn't decide. You played Claude Speed in a retro-futuristic nightmare. The big innovation? Gang respect meters. Work for the Yakuza, the Russians hate you. Help the scientists, the rednecks want you dead. It was complex faction management nobody asked for. The gameplay improvements were real though. Better graphics with actual lighting, revolutionary for 1999. Save points at churches where you literally paid for redemption, $50,000 to save your game because even saving had to be criminal. The electro gun that fried people into skeletons was peak late 90s edge. But it released against Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Driver. Those games had actual 3D graphics, while GTA 2 looked like a slightly prettier GTA 1. Critics called it more of the same, which in 1999 meant death. It sold okay, but DMA Design knew they needed to evolve or die. The multiplayer nobody talks about was actually ahead of its time. 6 players causing chaos before online gaming was standard. But playing it required LAN setups that nobody had. Classic GTA 2. Great ideas, terrible timing. Grand Theft Auto 3, 2001. GTA 3 launched October 2001. 1 month after 9/11, and somehow became the most important game of the PS2 era. Claude, a mute protagonist who got betrayed by Catalina in the opening, was your avatar for exploring the first truly 3D Liberty City. No more bird's eye view. You were on the ground, in the shit, experiencing the city at street level. This wasn't just a camera change, it was a complete reimagining of what open world meant. The mission variety was insane. Blowfish had you driving a garbage truck full of explosives. Grand Theft Auto involved airport shootouts. The Exchange, finale, where you rescue Maria while Catalina shoots at you with a helicopter. Every mission felt like a movie scene. Joey Leone, 8-Ball, Donald Love. Characters had personality beyond give mission, pay money. The radio stations became legendary. Chatterbox FM, with Laszlo taking calls from insane residents. Head radio playing She's on Fire. The talk radio commercials for Pogo the Monkey and Liberty City Survivor reality show. The satire was sharp enough to cut. But let's be real about the problems. The targeting system was broken. You'd aim at enemies and lock onto random pedestrians. No in-game map. You needed the physical map from the box. Swimming didn't exist. Touching water meant instant death. Claude couldn't even speak, making cutscenes awkward as hell. 3 million copies in 3 months. 14.5 million lifetime. Every developer suddenly wanted to make open-world games. The formula was established. Cinematic missions, radio stations, wanted levels, and complete freedom between objectives. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, 2002. Vice City dropped October 2002 and was basically Scarface the game before Scarface the game existed. Tommy Vercetti, voiced by Ray Liotta, was everything Claude wasn't. Charismatic, vocal, and dressed in Hawaiian shirts. The story was simple. Cocaine deal goes wrong. Take over Miami. Sorry, Vice City. Betray everyone. But the execution was perfect 80s excess. The setting was the real star. Neon everywhere. Art Deco architecture. People in pastel suits. Ocean Beach, Washington Beach, Vice Point. It was Miami Vice interactive. The soundtrack? Unmatched. Billie Jean while escaping cops. I Ran during sunset drives. V-Rock with Laszlo playing metal. Flash FM with Video Killed the Radio Star. They spent more on music licenses than some games' entire budgets. Motorcycles changed everything. PCJ 600s weaving through traffic at 150 miles per hour. Helicopters you could actually fly. Buying properties like the Malibu Club and Printworks, turning them into money-generating assets. The mansion with the Scarface staircase where the final shootout happens. This wasn't just missions anymore. It was empire building. Ken Rosenberg, Lance Vance, Avery Carrington voiced by Burt Reynolds. The cast was stacked. The missions were movie homages. Demolition Man with the RC helicopter was controller-throwing difficult. Keep Your Friends Close, where Lance betrays you, was genuinely surprising, even if his pink shirt should have been a warning. 20 million copies sold. It proved GTA wasn't a fluke. But more importantly, it proved that period settings could work, that licensed music was worth the cost, and that personality mattered more than realism. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, 2004. San Andreas released October 2004 and tried to be everything to everyone, and honestly, it mostly succeeded. CJ, Carl Johnson, returning to Los Santos for his mom's funeral, getting framed by corrupt cops Tenpenny and Pulaski, rebuilding Grove Street families, the story was HBO-level ambitious. 3 cities, countryside, desert, mountains. The map was stupidly huge for 2004. The RPG elements were insane. CJ could get fat eating Cluckenbell, get ripped at the gym, learn martial arts, increase lung capacity for swimming. Girlfriend mechanics where you had to dress right and take them to restaurants they liked. Gang territory wars where you recruited homies and did drive-bys to claim hoods. You could customize cars at Transfender, get haircuts, buy clothes, learn to fly planes at flight school. The mission variety was unmatched. Black Project breaking into Area 69 to steal a jetpack. St. Mark's Bistro flying back to Liberty City for one mission. That fucking train mission. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ! Big Smoke's betrayal hitting harder because you did drive-thrus with him. The casino heist planned across multiple missions. But then hot coffee happened. Hidden sex minigames that modders unlocked caused international controversy. The game got re-rated AO. Pulled from shelves, Hillary Clinton held press conferences. Rockstar had to release a censored version, costing them $45 million. Still sold 27.5 million copies, making it the best-selling PS2 game ever. The ambition was insane. Gambling, territory control, business management, dating, character customization. Maybe too ambitious. Some called it bloated, but nobody called it boring. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, 2005. Liberty City Stories hit PSP October 2005 and proved handheld GTA was possible but pointless. Playing as Tony Cipriani 3 years before GTA 3, returning to Liberty City after hiding for killing a made man, the premise was solid. Seeing Liberty City before Claude destroyed everything, working for Salvatore Leone again, the whole Italian mafia focus, it should have been great. But this was PSP GTA, meaning compromised everything. No helicopters, no planes, fewer radio stations, shorter missions. The story missions were recycled ideas. Race here, kill this guy, deliver this package. Nothing memorable like Vice City's bank heist or San Andreas' casino missions. The best mission was bringing down the old Callahan Bridge, explaining why it was under construction in GTA 3. That's it. That's the peak. The rest was forgettable busy work that felt like deleted scenes from better games. It sold well because PSP owners were desperate for content. But playing it today, there's literally no reason to. It's the franchise going through the motions, collecting a portable paycheck. Grand Theft Auto 4, 2008. GTA 4 launched April 2008 with the best physics and worst fun in franchise history. Niko Bellic, Serbian war veteran seeking revenge in Liberty City, was the protagonist nobody asked for but critics loved. The story was heavy. Human trafficking, war crimes, betrayal, depression. Your cousin Roman constantly calling about bowling became the decade's biggest gaming meme. Nico, it's your cousin. Let's go bowling, while you're mid-shootout. The Euphoria physics engine was incredible. Bodies crumpled realistically. Cars deformed on impact. Drunk walking was actually drunk walking. The city detail was insane. Times Square, Star Junction, Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, it felt like New York. The gray-brown color palette that defined the Xbox 360 era was everywhere, but they removed everything fun. No planes, limited customization, no property buying, no business management. The driving was realistic, which meant cars handled like boats. Every mission was drive here, shoot guys, drive back. The friendship system where ignoring calls hurt relationships. Nobody wanted Roman mad because you didn't want to see big American titties at the strip club. The DLC was better than the main game. Lost and Damned's biker culture, Ballad of Gay Tony's nightclub excess, they remembered fun exists. Luis Lopez was everything Nico wasn't. Colorful, energetic, actually enjoying life. 100 million budget, 25 million sold, 90 plus Metacritic. Critics called it mature storytelling. Players called it boring. Both were right. It proved GTA could be serious art, but forgot games should be fun. Grand Theft Auto 5, 2013. GTA 5 released September 2013 and made more money than any entertainment product in history. 3 protagonists, Michael, Franklin, Trevor. You could switch between mid-mission. The heist structure where you planned approach, picked crew, executed the job. Finally, crime felt cinematic. The Big Score Union Depository heist netting $200 million in-game was gaming's Ocean's 11 moment. Los Santos was alive. NPCs had conversations. Random events happened everywhere. The stock market responded to your actions. BAWSAQ, letting you insider trade after assassination missions. The satire was brutal. Life Invader, Facebook. Bleeder, Twitter. Reality shows, yoga instructors, everyone got roasted. Trevor Phillips might be gaming's greatest psychopath, stomping Johnny Klebitz, Lost and Damned protagonist, to death in his introduction, the cannibalism implications, switching to him and finding him drunk in a dress on a mountain. He was chaos incarnate. Michael's midlife crisis, Franklin trying to escape the hood. The character work was incredible. But then GTA Online happened. What started as multiplayer became a money-printing machine. Shark cards, microtransactions, generated billions. Every update focused on online. Flying bikes, orbital cannons, underground bunkers. Single-player DLC was promised, then abandoned because why make content when players spend $20 for a virtual car? 200 million copies sold across 3 console generations. $1 billion in 3 days. Still selling 5 million copies yearly in 2024. It's less a game, more a platform. The success was so massive it delayed GTA 6 by years. Why make a sequel when the current game prints money? Grand Theft Auto 6, Fall 2025. GTA 6 targeting Fall 2025. And after 12 years, expectations are impossible. Leaked footage showed 2 protagonists, Jason and Lucia, a Bonnie and Clyde setup in modern Vice City. Female protagonist for the first time in the main series. The leaks showed robberies, strip clubs, social media integration, cryptocurrency mentions, Rockstar adapting to modern crime. The trailer, December 2023, broke YouTube records. 93 million views in 24 hours. Florida Man references, social media influencer culture, alligators in pools. The satire looks sharper than ever. Graphics that make RDR2 look dated. NPCs with actual hair physics, not just textured polygons. But online is the elephant. Will single-player be complete, or just an entry point to GTA Online 2? Will it critique modern America as brutally as V attacked 2013 culture? Can it live up to 12 years of hype? From 8 pixels representing a car to the most profitable entertainment franchise ever, GTA defined open-world gaming. It proved controversy sells, that players want freedom over handholding, that satire in games could be smarter than most TV shows. Every open-world game follows GTA's formula. Radio stations, wanted levels, mission variety, character-driven narratives. The franchise generated 425 million sales, billions in revenue, and countless congressional hearings. Current status: replaying GTA 5 for the 20th time while counting days until 6, knowing it'll probably disappoint because nothing matches 12 years of hype. And honestly, we'll still drop everything when it launches. Because it's Grand Theft fucking Auto.